Regie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my live streams. It is Saturday morning, at least when I am doing this live stream on Twitch. When you may see it on the YouTube machine is anyone's guess, but it is Saturday morning or afternoon right now. And I am on the Twitch machine, and I am going to share with you guys some books that I have pulled from my collection. So yesterday on Friday, I took my boy with me to the comic shop. Actually, I think I took both kids with me to the comic shop. And when we arrived home, I casually said, maybe we'll go to storage tomorrow, And, the kids were like, oh, okay. All right. So this morning I wake up and I get up pretty early. And the first thing that each one of my kids says to me independently this morning was, Dad, are we going to storage? My little girl literally walked in the room, had not even brushed her teeth. Morning, Dad, are we going to storage? And so I was like, okay. So what was intended to be a casual thing, it became a very formal thing that the kids were requesting to do. And people are like, well, why are your kids wanting to go to storage? Well, when I take the kids to storage, we take some things with us, right? We take a bag full of snacks for them to eat. They also get their iPads, and then I have 2 pillows that stay inside the storage so they can lay down, watch their iPads, and enjoy their snacks. I mean, they have it made, and I do this because it's a great way for me to give my wife a break. I don't get any guff for being gone for an hour or two at storage because the kids are with me. The kids are fine and being entertained and all that good stuff. So it is a perfect thing that works out. It was only, I didn't know if I really wanted to go to storage today, but they put baby in the corner. And baby had to take him to storage. And so we had a good day at storage. I will tell you that we had a very good day. There are some times when I go to storage when I'm pressed for time and I'm just striking out. I'm trying to spot check bins, not finding anything, nothing that warrants me picking up, a 50-pound long box and hauling it to my house. But today was not that day. Today was not that day. And I'm actually going to share a couple of books with you guys here. And my thought is, if you are in the live stream on the Twitch machine right now, and I see several of you kind of rolling in here, I hope that you have your phones ready because we are going to try to look up the significance of some of these books together because, to be honest with you, I cannot remember all the details. And I'm not going to show you every book that is here because I may do a dedicated video on one of the teams here on YouTube. So I may do that as a dedicated video. So I won't show you everything because you guys will end up watching that and you'll be like, Regie already showed us this. So I'm just going to tease you with a little bit of stuff right now. So let me say hello to some comic book soldiers that have joined me here in the room. And I went a little long on that monologue because I know here on the Twitch machine, you guys have to watch some kind of commercial or something like that or ad before you can actually come in. So I wanted to kind of stretch it out just a little bit. So let me say hello to some comic book soldiers. Wes is in here, Urban Legend is here, Matt Woods, how you doing? Deuces is in here, Chuck is in the house. Scrolling down through the names, super honorable nephew, H Factor is here. Oh my man, how you doing, brother? Bro, I was hoping that you show up. I was honestly hoping that you show up because there are some things here that I think that you are going to enjoy. And I didn't want to send you a message and put pressure on you, but I am definitely glad that you are here, my man Lee. War Daddy 1976 is in the house. Mason is here. It is definitely good to see all you guys. Hopefully everyone out there is having a fantastic Saturday. What is it? CGC has like 40 of my books and I feel like I'm in a waiting room. Brother, I think that they have about the same number of books in their possession for me as well, including some low number ASM, single digit ASM. So I tell you guys all the time, man, the best thing you can do is send it and forget it. Send it, confirm that it's there. Confirm that it is there, then forget about it, because otherwise hitting the refresh button is no way to live. All right, so I want to show you guys some of the books that I actually picked up here, and I will tell you, I am excited. I am excited about the very first book that I'm going to show you because I have been hunting for this book for over a month. Over a month, I have been hunting for this book. And when you guys see it, you're going to be like, why? And again, hopefully you guys have your cell phones or whatever handy so that you can help me look up the significance of some of these. But this first book, you're going to see it and you're going to be like, why? And I'm going to be curious to see if anybody can guess why I'm excited about this particular book. It is Rom issue number 31. And again, people are like, Rom, Regie? No, this book is one that I have been hunting for. Does anybody know? Does anybody know why this one is a dope book? Oh, Lee is saying that the first Frank Miller, that could be right. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna be honest. You both could be right. Oh, there it is. This is specifically the one that I was talking about. I believe that this is actually the second appearance of Rogue. And it is actually like the black Spidey suit. It is a situation in which there is actually a tie. There is actually a tie right here. There is a tie with this book right here, which is, again, a book that I actually found today. It is Uncanny X-Men number 158. And I believe that this book and the Rom 31 are actually tied for the second appearance of Rogue, in that they came out in the same month. It's her second appearance too, followed up with their appearance in Dazzler. Who is that? Chuck and yeah, Chuck's on a roll now. All right, so I just realized that this book is double bagged. I literally just pulled these books out a few moments ago. This book is double bagged, and they ended up putting in here X-Men number 170. So we'll end up rebagging these books, but there's an ink spot. There's an ink spot on the cover of Uncanny X-Men 158. What can you do? What can you do? All right, so the hunt continues for a really nice copy, but two awesome books, man. Rom 31, second appearance of Rogue, and then 158 of Uncanny X-Men. So definitely some cool stuff right there. All right, set those off to the side. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Scrolling through. Yep. Oh, so you're on Key Collector app. You, sir, on Key Collector app. I know exactly what you're looking at. So there's a couple of books here that there is a massive stack of X-Men books here, I will tell you. And as I mentioned, I'm not going to show you guys all of these because I may do a dedicated video of the X-Men books that I've pulled out of the collection. But this is just a random X-Men book that I needed. I'm using CLZ to kind of track my progress, but this is 539. Actually, I have 2 copies of that here. And then there's 538, just a couple of random books. I don't think that there's any significance with either one of these, other than the fact that they're cool covers and I needed them for the run. So what is happening? I am accidentally putting together a run of Uncanny X-Men, you know? What is this? Hey, Regie, what's up? Thanks for the X-Men one along with your order. Dan, you are very welcome, man. I mean, you know, what I do is I don't tell people that I do it, but what I try to do is to, whenever somebody orders something from me, I try to throw in a little something extra into the box. And sometimes it's a comic, sometimes it's a sticker, sometimes it's, you know, more than that. You know, I've been known to throw some other stuff, trading cards and all kinds of stuff. But you're very welcome, brother. Glad everything arrived safely. And that's the thing, is I like it to be a surprise, you know, so I don't really talk about it a whole lot, but it's just one of those things that if someone is going to take some money out of their pocket and buy something, not only do you want to give them a good value, but you want to say thank you by putting something extra in there. So you are very welcome. So what is this? What am I going to do with that what is it? 544? Is that the book? Oh, I put those too far away. Did I show that book? I didn't show that book, I don't think. All right. So a couple of other things here. Issue 199. Nothing special about this book other than the fact that I think I have like 20 copies of it. I don't know what it is about Rachel and in issue 199. I have like 1,000 copies of that one. So kind of spread across the collection. So let me see. I'm a kind of move a couple of things around. This one, I don't know if there's anything significant about this one other than the fact that it's a lower number X-Men book. It is issue 112 of Uncanny X-Men. Again, this is a book that I found in the collection earlier today, 112 right here. So let me see. Gotta be scrolling. Let me see. Super honorable nephew, please be careful. First new X-Men versus Magneto, says Chuck. I think that's what he's saying about this one right here. Uncanny X-Men number 112. I just like this this Wolverine down here. That's a man that is in fear. He is there is some fear on that face. But definitely a cool book right there. Let me see what else I have here. We're not going to show that one. We're not going to show that one. So we'll show you these. I actually bought, and these are double bagged. That's double bagged. What else is in there? I actually bought these two books at a Starbucks. I bought these graded from a guy at Starbucks like 2 years ago, I want to say. The guy was actually selling them on an app, and I met him at a Starbucks and ended up buying some books from him. That's a cool book right there. That'll be for my Christmas haul. I'm not going to show you that one. That'll be a Christmas haul video. So I'll put that one back together. But a couple of these, I'm just now noticing that these books are actually double bagged. So we're going to put that back in there gingerly, and then we will deal with this little situation later. So right here. Days of Future Past, right? 141 X-Men. Really nice book. And again, I actually bought, what did I buy? I think I bought 9.6s from this guy at a Starbucks. It was one of those deals I was like in and out in maybe 15 minutes. So that is that one, Uncanny X-Men 141. And then of course there is 142. These were unexpectedly found in a box. And what I will tell you, what's crazy about it, iconic cover indeed. And what's crazy about it is that these books right here that I'm showing you, they were actually in a long box that was marked New Mutants. And I kept ignoring the box. I was like, I'll get to it. New Mutants, I'll get to it, right? And I ended up like doing a spot check of it. And I saw X-Men. I was like, well, they put X-Men in New Mutants. And I saw some low numbers. I was like, let me go ahead and just take this box. So I got home and started going through it. And I don't know if I was excited or disappointed. Disappointed because I was hoping I was going to find a couple of more, New Mutants 87 and 98. Even though I found a lot of them, I was hoping I would find another couple in there. I did not. But on the happy side, I actually found some awesome X-Men books. So that was pretty cool. What is this? Dan says, I just watched Days of Future Past on Disney Plus. Not bad. Had my boy watching the Days of Future Past this morning on the Disney. A couple of you guys are watching that. Very nice. Very nice. So that was cool, man. That was a cool little find. We're going to skip over some of these just because, again, it's just, I may do the dedicated video a little bit later. This is one, I actually don't know whether there's any significance about this one, but I, however, find this to be somewhat of a striking cover. This to me is a striking cover. It is 152. Oh, let me hide that real quick. Sorry about that. This is 152 Uncanny X-Men. I don't know, again, if there was any significance to this one, if you guys can look that up. But there is something striking about this cover. I am a big fan of certain renderings of Storm. She doesn't always look the best, but there's occasions where I'm like, that's a good Storm drawing, and this cover is a striking cover of Storm. I don't know who this other person is with the gun, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the gun and the hair pulling is unnecessary. That's unnecessary right there. So let me see if there's anybody can put up here what the significance of that one is, if any at all. And again, it's Uncanny X-Men number 152. So beginning September 12th on NBC, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Storm and the White... Oh, there we go. So Chuck is like, Storm and the White Queen switch minds, which makes sense because I was wondering why Storm was wearing the White Queen's like outfit, but that is not a Storm-like outfit. But this one is definitely a White Queen-like outfit right there, if you guys can see that one. That is definitely White Queenish, So cool book, though. Definitely a cool book. And many of these that I'm pulling out of here are actually in pretty nice shape. Yeah, Yeah, these are cool. These are cool books, and they are going to go right into the CLZ app and then right into my bins. I actually rearranged some of my bins here last night. I was up until like 1 o'clock last night doing some things here in the room, getting myself a little better organized. I don't know if I want to show that one. Let me see. Scroll down. All right, see what else we have in here. This one's a cool one. Corsair and the Starjammers. I dig some Corsair. And I think this book may have 2 things of significance in it, but you guys will correct me. This is Uncanny X-Men 156 right here. 156 is this one. What is this? I have to go. Wish me luck selling this house. Matt Woods, good luck, brother. Good luck to you, my friend. So here we go. This is 156 right there. I want to say that this is the origin of Corsair. And I want to say maybe it was the origin of the Summers clan as well, but I could be wrong about that one. I kind of glanced at it earlier. There we go. There we go. So it is the origin. Is it also about is it the origin of the Summers family as well? Is that in there? I couldn't recall. Oh man, it's like I just read that the other day. All right, you guys are on it. Good luck to you, Matt. Make sure you share some money with the rest of us, brother. If you do, I'm gonna skip these. There is a couple of really nice copy books in here, man. Couple of really cool books. This one is one I will show you guys before I move on to some other stuff. This one's actually not in bad shape. Has a couple of bindery tears on it, but it is really nice. The New Mutants Annual number 2. I want to say I've pulled 3 copies of this one out. And this one is, I think it's the first appearance of Psylocke in US Comics. I could be wrong. You guys confirm me on that one. Summer's origin was a few issues earlier. Okay. Thank you for that, because I think I have that one too. I think I have that issue too. I did not show that to you. First Psylocke. There we go. There we go. Dan's got it. Thank you. Thank you. Mace, thanks for stopping by and hanging out just a little bit, brother. I definitely appreciate it. So we're going to drink some of that iced coffee right there. So let me see what else. Oh, so this, I'm going to tell you, this is another book that I've been hunting for in the collection. And I saw this book like maybe a month ago, like start being all the rage. Correct. First in Britain. Yeah. There we go. First British in Captain America 8. There we go. Thank you, brother. What is this? I'm hunting a Deadpool 11 Mario variant. I have not seen that one. I've actually gone through 2 Deadpool books or bins, and I have not seen that one yet. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for that. But this next book that I'll show you is a book that like a month ago, it was like all the rage. It was like all the rage. It was like the spec book. And I felt in my heart that I had this book somewhere in the collection, and I found the bin, and I was like, this is the bin that it's going to be in. And I looked through that bin, and it was not in there. And then I walked away and I came back and I looked through the bin again, thinking that it had magically appeared, and it did not. It did not. But there was another bin today that I had spot checked a while ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back through that bin today, and I did. And I found this. This is Daredevil issue number 9. This is Marvel Knights. This book, like I said, became like all the rage, became super hot because I think it's the first appearance of Echo. And I don't know who Echo is. I know she can't hear, I want to say, but I can't remember the significance. Maybe she's going to be in a movie or a TV show or something like that. But Daredevil issue number 9. And again, hopefully you guys can put up in the comments what the heck this book is all about. But I actually found not one, but I found 2 copies of this one. And this was really cool. It was cool to find this. And again, it's one of those things that these books become hot. And I just go to the storage facility. I'm very thankful that I can just go to the storage facility and at least have a chance of finding some of these. So it was cool to stumble across that one. So what is this? Let me see. Couldn't bring myself to pull the trigger and pay that much for a variant. Saving a bit cash for the Uncanny books. Are you talking about this book right here? Is that a variant? You might have been talking, making a comment to somebody else in there. So, but I found that one. And then I also found her second appearance, issue number 10. So issue number 10 was in there. I was hunting, trying to find, what was it, 611. There is a very striking cover for 611. I don't know who the guy is, but he's dressed in all white and has a white cross or a red cross, and it is a fantastic cover. I would buy that just for the cover because I think that it's striking. So I'm still hoping that I can find that copy in the collection. Oh, it's all good, brother. It's all good. It's all good, my friend. So I found that one. I found a couple of other little Daredevil books here. We'll just put those to the side. I think this is one that I found that I really couldn't figure out why. It looked like this one was worth a little bit more than some of the others. This is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, and it's a Frank Miller, John Romita. I was able to find issues 1, 3, and 4. I think that's what I found. Yeah, 1, 3, and then 4. And then for some reason or another, the 3 seems to have some value there. And I didn't quite have an opportunity to look it up. Maybe there's something that happens in that particular book that does not happen in the others there. So says, there we go. Says 2 is the key. Why is 2 the key? Do I have 2? No, I just said that I did not. I'm going to have to find 2 then. If 2's the special one, what happens in there, Deuces? What's significant? Please find a few copies of Inhumans 5. What's significance of Inhumans 5? What is this? 2. Oh, I think I have that. I have that. She was Mary, he bumps her out of a window, right? Yeah, knocks her out of a window and she becomes type 4. I think did I have that? Or did I read that? Was that in this series? I felt like that was in a different book. I don't know. Maybe I read that incorrectly. I thought that whatever that incident was, that it did not actually happen in this series. I thought it happened in a different book. Maybe Deuces. Okay, maybe you guys are right. Joe, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping by, man. Make me some barbecue, brother. Make me some barbecue. First Black Widow. The movie Inhumans. Got it. I did find a couple of Black Widow books that you guys will probably see someplace else. All good. If it's in there, it must be true. It must be true, brother. I thought I read that it happened in another book because I think that I have that book. It's all good. So I'll show you guys a couple more books and then we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. I pulled out a Darkhawk book right here. This is supposed to be like a scarce issue. And I really don't know why. It's an annual 3, but for some reason this one is deemed to be scarce right here. I actually only found 1 copy and it's not a bad copy of that particular book. And then I also found, as one would imagine, a couple of copies of Darkhawk. I think right now I'm probably up to about 60 copies. I kid you not. I think I'm up to about 60 copies of Darkhawk. Like I literally have found Darkhawk bundled from Diamond, Steel, like unopened Darkhawk books. And then today I found a couple of copies, just a couple of copies of Darkhawk issue number 1. So it's a couple of cool books in there. Let me see what else you guys are saying here. I bet Typhoid Mary's and Daredevil Frank Miller run probably only died in that book that you pulled. Well done. Well done, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. They might not be just keeping it 100 because I want to say somebody messaged me like a couple of weeks ago saying that Darkhawk was like going for some crazy money. Let me look this up real quick. Darkhawk, for some strange reason, I want to say that book was like high. And let me see. FMV is still 150. Okay, maybe not. Well, maybe. So FMV is 150 for 9.8. It just sold like 3 days ago for $200, and a couple of days before that, $225, $171, $179, $145, $200, $150. I mean, these are the prices of a 9.8 of Darkhawk number 1. That is surprising. It's one of those books that definitely will surprise you. So these may not be on RegieCollects.com. these might be going down to the CGC, and I'll continue to add to my totals of books that they have down there. Let me see. What is this? Anything over $5 for Darkhawk is crazy. Chuck, man, people are spending some real bread, man. They're spending real bread over here on Darkhawk. $200, man, was the most recent sale, brother. I'll take it. I'll take it, my friend. Let me see. What is this, man? I'm at the store buying some spicy crunch. Oh my goodness, you are hilarious. Who's buying, brother? Yeah, I'm telling you. So here's the thing, like people made fun of me, right? Because I ended up getting and selling off some X-Men from X-Men #1 from the 90s. And this is the book, right, where it was like, what, 7.6 million copies sold. But I was selling the newsprint, or the newsstand version, and those books sold out, and people were actually making fun of the fact when I first got them. So somebody out there, man, somebody out there is feeling nostalgic for Darkhawk. That's the only thing that I can chalk it up to, is people like, it's my childhood. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this $200 and snag some Darkhawk. Let me not talk too much trash, because I may sandbag my own sales, right? Did you sell? Yeah, man, the Death of Robin, I sold all of those jokers except for, I want to say I kept one for myself. That's a 9.6. I want to say I kept the 9.6, but the Death of Robin sold every last one of them. I also sold every last one of the Prince. There was a Prince comic in there that I actually sold. Those went really fast on the eBay machine. There's a lot of Prince fans out there that just took those. And then there was a couple of really surprise books. There was the Terminator series, the 3-part Terminator, that went really well as well. That collection that I picked up that was on newsstands, that collection performed incredibly well in terms of people's response to that one. So I was very, very pleased with that one. So oh, you're a nut. No lie. I wanted to get a Prince for a friend of mine. I'm telling you, I would put those things up on eBay one at a time, sometimes two at a time. And they would, no matter what price was on those, they sold. No matter what price was on those books, they sold. People love some Prince. And what's crazy is I've actually come across I can't tell you that. I may actually do a video about that one. So I'm not going to tell you that. I may do a video about this next one. So I won't tell you. But yeah, today was definitely a good day, man. I came across some really cool books in the collection, and it was a fun hunt today, because I was finally able to land a couple of books that I had been on the hunt for. So it was really nice to actually be able to find them in the collection. Then I also had a couple of surprises, things that I didn't necessarily anticipate, like these low number X-Men books that I desperately need for my accidental run. I told you guys before, I wasn't really going to seek out to do another run, especially as large as ASM or X-Men for that matter. But through this collection, it's put me in a position where I feel like I have to work on the X-Men run just because the books are there. So it was cool to find some of those lower number X-Men books to kind of add to the bin. So definitely some cool stuff. So let me see what else. You are definitely well, brother. I kid you not that when I decided to do the video, I was like, I hope Lee shows up for this one, because I think he'll get a kick out of it. And there's a lot more that I actually did not show you guys. But yeah, I may end up doing a dedicated video for YouTube that'll get released in a couple of weeks or something like that, where I actually show you like the haul or whatever of Uncanny that is sitting here on the decks. And nothing super crazy, but just some cool books though. So definitely stay tuned for that. Brother Wes, I definitely appreciate it, man. Be well. What are those Karate Kid books? Just some random books that I pulled out of a bin, man. They're already back in storage. In fact, I pulled out, I don't even remember what it was. It was like a book with Joker on the front of it. And then it was like a Karate Kid and Kung Fu, I think it was. So those were just some random books. I was going through a couple of bins, putting a few books in bags to take them back to storage. So that's what I was doing this morning. And then I went, took them, and then picked these up. So I have not seen that. I have not seen, actually, well, let me take it back. I saw it advertised on Netflix, but I have not watched it. So I started watching Umbrella Academy late last night, and I don't know. I think I need to be sitting on a sofa versus being here in the comic book room, distracted by the many things that are here to really appreciate Umbrella Academy. So I ended up turning it off and watching something else. So how you doing, my good friend? Welcome. Welcome, Jordy. Welcome. You finally caught me on the Twitch machine just as I get ready to wrap up. It is good to see. If you guys are interested in some really awesome artwork, check her out. Check her stuff out on the Instagram machine. I sit there. She puts these videos up with her like making her art. It's one of those things where I am just mesmerized by the colors and the creativity of people, you know. So if you guys get a chance, check her out. Since I got your attention, have you thought about doing a bundles of books that aren't keys like 60? Yes, I have. I have indeed thought about that. The challenge with that is that actually all of it requires time. All of it requires time. And at some point I will get around to doing those things, and I will probably be doing the bundles for a lot of the bigger runs. I think there's a part of me that is leaning towards not doing it so as to sell the entire bin all in one shot, right? I mean, imagine if I could sell the bin to someone locally. Here's a massive run of Transformers, or a massive run of G.I. Joe, or a run of X-Men or Amazing Spider-Man, the whole bin, right? Instead of doing these random bundles. So I'm in my head noodling which of these different approaches I want to go with. And so for the moment, what I'm choosing to do is to move along some of the individual books to give myself the time to figure out what I actually want to do. So continuing to noodle that one. Scrolling through the comments here, started watching Umbrella Academy season 2 last night. I started and I walked away. So I may have to revisit it. I thought the first season was pretty good. So the second season started off a little trippy with the time jumps and stuff like that. And I was kind of like, all right, 1962, I'm out. So I will get back to it. I will get back to it at some point. So you are very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. So I want to thank you guys again for hanging out with me here just a little bit on the Twitch machine. Stay tuned, because we will be going live tomorrow on YouTube for the Ready, Set, Go preview show. And if you guys haven't yet spotted the video in which I give you the phrase for this week's book, I definitely want to encourage you to head over to the YouTube machine so that you can actually watch the video, so you can actually be in the running to win this book right here. This is Amazing Spider-Man 239. It is the first Spider-Man versus Hobgoblin battle. This is a 9.8 with white pages, and this book could actually be yours tomorrow simply for watching a couple of videos on the YouTube channel. So again, Ready, Set, Go preview show tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Tune in and find out if you are indeed going to be the winner. If you guys need to reach out to me, you can actually do that in one of two ways: on the Instagram machine at Regie Collects, or you can send me an email to Regie@RegieCollects.com. If you're feeling frisky, and I hope you're feeling frisky, head over to the website, RegieCollects.com, and check out all of the stuff that is being offered over there. If you guys need me, I am not too hard to find. Take care.